Oh, well, hello, my wonderful, beautiful broskies of the Maverick Nation. Uh, oh my goodness. Goodness gracious me. Well, my wonderful, beautiful broskies of the Maverick Nation. I'm the Darkest Maverick, and, welcome to part 2 of What If Natsu Was Married to Fem, uh, Kenaki? I don't freaking remember, like, his, I don't know, Kamaki, whatever the frick his name is. Fem version, like female version, Kenaki. Oh my god. So yeah, you guys might be wondering like, where do I go off from like part one? Like, what exactly do I do? That's the thing. The whole entire thing about this is that it was a request in which I am not a fan of fairy tale. I am not a fan of Tokyo Ghoul. I barely know jack shit about either of those things. So, it's probably not going to last for that long. Probably only going to last for the 4 parts that I plan to make of it. And even then, it will probably be, like, stretching the boundaries. So, probably just only, like, last for, like, 4 parts. I can't really promise that this, like, series will stay for that long. I just don't have the proper stuff, and even if I did, I don't think my interest would be in it. Basically, like, basically it's morning now, and Natsu's like, he's waking up, and he's like, where the frick is Kenaki? And, Gilgamesh is like, the frick? And just like, Kenaki is like, trying to eat Gilgamesh's weapon, and Gilgamesh is like, swinging it around like, get the frick off! I will smack a hoe if I have to, even if it's a half undead one. I will still smack a hoe. You know, basically, Natsu would just be like, no, you won't, because that's my hoe you will be smacking. Even if she is half undead. Like, whatever kind of undead this is. This is, like, not normal undead, or at least not normal undead for us. I don't know what the hell this is, but there's gotta be some sort of thing. Basically, just waiting it out like Natsu. Basically, paralyzing freaking Kenaki while he's in his ghoul state, using his electricity power, because he does have the ability to use electricity along with his fire. And so, yeah. Basically, Gilgamesh not feeling like it was that, good of restraint. He would still be there, yet he would have replaced his normal weapon with a different weapon that works just as good, should at least work just as good as his normal weapon. However, it's not his normal weapon, it's just something comparable to it. Because, he didn't want freaking whatever the freaking name is, chomping on his weapon. And so basically, by the time the restraints go down, like the electricity, like the Polaris finally goes down, like, you know, they're wondering like what's gonna happen. Finally, the last little spark goes off, and that kind of kickstarts something in Kamaki's like immune system, and he's just like back to his human self. Basically, well, her human self. I need to remember to say her because it's fem-Kenaki. So yeah, basically, fem-Kenaki like has to explain the whole thing about being half ghoul, and so, and yeah, how that really works. So yeah, Gilgamesh isn't too happy. Now he's really not too happy. And well, Natsu's just like, oh yeah, well, she's mine, so you're just gonna have to deal with it, Gilgamesh. You know, Natsu just being confident AF, about like his whole shit. And yeah. So basically Natsu is dragging fem-Kenaki freaking everywhere because like fem-Kenaki is like, at least whenever I was in my world I knew what was going on. Like, what is this place? Like medieval times? And well, Natsu's like, eventually you'll get used to it. And eventually as months do pass, they kinda do indeed get used to it. And Natsu even realize, like, basically, fem-Kenaki even, like, eventually realizes they're kind of already proposed, they're kind of already in that sort of thing. They just have to, get with the whole, like, association of, like, people, like, mages or whatever, of, like, whatever the frick, like, Shire, like, the Shire of Fairy Tale, like, whatever they call their damn thing, like, guild of whatever. Frickin' Shire-rack, I don't frickin' know. Another reference to Epic Rap Battles of History. Anyways, yeah. Basically, eventually, it would be arranged, the wedding, know, Natsu just be there. It's like, do you, Natsu Dragneel, take Miss Fem-Kenaki to be your lawfully wedded wife? In sickness and in health, to death do you depart. And, well, Natsuo basically says all, like, yes to all of that. And, well, Fem-Kenaki is basically, female Fem-Kenaki is basically thinking everything over while everybody's been saying everything, and basically like, well, Alex, I'm not going to be able to get out of here, so, and I'm kind of already in the deep end of this anyways, so there's really no going back. And I guess, now that I think about it, this Natsu guy ain't too bad. And I just really don't like the Gilgamesh dude. And his weapon tasted terrible. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, the words about the whole thing about the lawfully wedded husband, sickness, health, death, depart. The whole thing about that. Uh, sure. It's basically like just how kind of like running through like a grocery list of things to do. You know, you can definitely tell someone's more into this than the other person. Like, Natsu, like, prepared for this, but, like, fem-Kenaki is just like, oh, God. So, yeah, but, Kamiki doesn't think too badly about Natsu. It's just the whole commitment thing and what it's gonna be like, being half ghoul and all, and what that's going to bring with the way things work around here. So, yeah, basically, yeah, that's a thing. So, basically, it's like, now pronounce you man and wife, you now kiss the bride, and seeing as it's fem-Kenaki, that means Natsu is puckering up. And, fem-Kenaki is like, what's this feeling? Why am I all of a sudden, oh God, everything is shutting down? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why is my body moving on its own? And all of a sudden, like, without, like, even, like, needing fem-Kenaki's permission, just go straight in for a kiss. Like, kiss each other. But Natsu, soon after breaking away from the kiss, realizes that fem-Kenaki, their body was kind of acting on its own, having its own impulses. So, that kiss, not all of it probably was all that real. Or like, you know, meant to be a part of all that. And Natsu's just like, well, he is half ghoul, so that's to be expected. Can't change overnight. So, we'll just, for now, have a feast. And, Kaneki would just be like, I hope you don't mind. There used to be a village over there, over yonder. We just point to the ruins, like the burnt, charred, bloodied ruins of like an old village. But now, not so much. And, Gilgamesh would be like, oh my god, Natsu, Kamaki, go form. It was a massacre. Oh god, everyone dead. No survivors. And, basically, well, I guess feast for the rest of us then. Because Kamiki seems to have helped herself to whatever ghouls eat, is like, whatever ghouls eat. Kamiki just being like, okay, we're gonna have to do something about this. Just thinking that inside his head. But, it's just like, he's still far too in love with fem-Kenaki to, like, actually take head-on action and, like, slay Kaneki for, like, the mass genocide that just happened there. So, yeah. And as for anything else, anything considering a individual by the name of Cobra, yes, Cobra, basically, he pops up, and, well, basically, Natsu's there, and Cobra just shows up and he's like about to claim fem-Kenaki, and fem-Kenaki's like, okay, what the hell's going on? Like, Fem, you know, basically Cobra's like, this lady, she's mine now. And, Natsu would just be like, oh, gotta be another one of those days. And so they would just prepare to fight, like, whoever won would get fem-Kenaki. And, well, it would get to the point where it would be the final clash. The most powerful attacks from both members. They would clash with each other. It would just make this big old fire poison explosion. And Gilgamesh would, like, get fem-Kenaki out of the way, the explosion, and, well, it would just find, like, part of his armor being chewed on. And, Gilgamesh would be like, damn it, she's back into ghoul form again. Well, at least I have this armor on. She can't really eat me. She would have to go through the armor first. Damn it, my armor! It's ruined! And, well, basically, the one to reign victorious, merely because there was a stick nearby, so he could use it as a cane, and, like, raise his arm up, and be like, victorious! Not like Victoria's Secret, just be like, victory! And, like, the other arm would just, like, have the stick almost like a freaking cane. Natsu would be that badly beat up. And Cobra would just be like, damn you, Natsu Dragneel. I freaking hate you. I could have used that ghoul for my own purposes, but you just had to get in the way. You always have to get in the way. And, basically just escape. Like, Cobra would pull his own, like, bullshittery in order to escape. And, well, Natsu would be, like, too, like, freaking take down, like, basically, like, too freaking took down. Basically, would be freaking too took down, like, to actually do anything. Natsu wouldn't be able to do anything, and Gilgamesh would still be going on about his armor and the fact that it was being chewed up, by fem-Kenaki. And, like, fem-Kenaki, finally starting to realize the taste of the armor, and that would basically smack fem-Kenaki back into reality, up to goes gravity. And you'd be like, bleh! Oh, the armor tastes terrible. Natsu, you look, someone hurt you, whoever they are. I'll kill them. And, Gilgamesh is like, well, where did this come from? Basically, last thing Natsu would be able to say is like, Cobra. And, Kamaki would be like, an individual by the name of Cobra, eh? Well, Natsu, if you can actually still hear me, next time this guy, Cobra, starts coming around, I want you to leave him to me. And Gilgamesh would just be like, oh God. Oh, this is bad. Like, shit. Just damn. Damn. And, well, I do indeed believe that we'd be close enough to something of a conclusive thing. We actually got to finalize that freaking wedding, and we got more character interaction in the form of Gilgamesh, Natsu, fem-Kenaki, and now even Cobra. It has, like, brought his ass over. You know, his freaking poison, like dragon freaking whatever magic. So, yeah. Oh boy. This is gonna be a tricky one. Because now Kenaki wants to kill Cobra. Like fem-Kenaki wants to kill Cobra. Because of what basically Cobra did to Natsu. Even though she kind of realizes that Natsu was the one who won the fight. Or else she would have been, you know, lobbed off with a Cobra right now. And his big giant snake, which I don't really remember, like, the name of. So, yeah. I think that should at least be enough for now. Especially seeing as, in the same video, I told you guys exactly why I wouldn't be doing much of this. And even then it would probably be like a very abrupt end. And like get the 4th part, maybe 5th. Like if you guys are really lucky, 6th. Yeah, if you guys are like really freaking lucky. For those of you that actually give a shit about this damn what if. However, there is indeed one what if that I actually do want to do. And well, let's just say it has something to do with it's time. Wait, it's time to do.